Do you love mussels, but you're a little nervous about cooking them at home? Well, he's got tips when selecting, cleaning, and cooking mussels. Chef Randy is back. So let's talk about this. Let's take all of the fear away. Mussels are doable. Oh. You just need to know how to figure them out.
Like simple and buttery. It's so easy, right? And it's like, it feels like it's one of those things we always order in a restaurant.
Yes.
Right? But they're really affordable in the grocery store.
You can totally make them.
Yeah, they sell them in little 2-pound bags, exactly what you need. And they're like $4, and you can take it home, you can get it cleaned, you can get it cooked, and you can have it on the table in like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Right? Which that seems kind of romantic.
Yeah, sold.
Right? Or, you know, get your kids into it, and it's not so romantic, but that's okay. Whatever it is, we can get you there. So first and foremost, I mean, like, the mussels are just like, oh, it's just beautiful things, right? And if you go to a fish store, number one, you don't want the fish store to smell like fish.
Right.
Right? I know it sounds really strange.
That means things have gone wrong.
Like good fish stores, they smell like the ocean.
Yes.
Right? And the ocean's a nice place.
Totally.
Bad fish stores, they don't smell that good. So you want to go to a place that's busy.
Okay.
Right? So next off is you want to take a look, and you want to take it, just graze over them like this. And if you see some that are open, you know, that's kind of like a sign that they're dying or they're dead. Oh. Now, if you give them a little squeeze, right?
Yeah.
And then he comes back, he kind of closes up. Okay, he's all right. He's just like taking a breather. He's like taking in some oxygen, that kind of thing.
So is he okay, or is he
fine.
dead?
No, he's totally fine.
Oh, he's
right?
okay.
If he didn't, he would open right up a little bit more, right? Because you don't want them to be dead. That would definitely be a problem. So then the next thing is you kind of just want to like scrub them down. You can take a green scrubby, but more or less they're pretty clean. The thing that freaks people out and gets them kind of grossed out, do you know what the name of this thing is?
It's
here?
a beard.
It's a beard.
Oh.
Beards are really hip right now. You know what I mean? They're really cool, just not on your mussels, right? But that's a pretty simple solution. So what you want to do is, I normally have some fish tweezers, but I went to the restaurant and I think the dishwasher lost them. They're gone. So
right. Are those my tweezers?
Those are my wife's tweezers. She's away. She doesn't need them right now. But you see her with some really hairy eyebrows. You're gonna know where it came. But fish tweezers will work, or you can get a rag and you can kind of pull it off. But it's really simple. You just kind of get in there, and it comes right off, and just bang that out, right?
Oh, there's something so satisfying about that.
Yeah, pulling off the beards, right?
Yes.
It's almost like, it's like just cleaning them down.
Tweeze them all out.
Away we go. The next thing is what you can do if you're really concerned. It's the same as kind of an oyster. It's like you want to click them and they want to sound like they're kind of full. Okay. You don't want that hollow kind of banging in there, right? And that's a healthy mussel. Okay. So that's looking good. So you take them home, you clean them up. You don't want to clean those beards before, like days before cooking them. Oh. You want to do that kind of as just before you cook them.
These are the kind of things, though, you're not going to hang on to them for a really long time,
I know,
right?
listen, I would suggest buying them, taking them home. You don't want to be hanging them out with them in your fridge. But if you do, just bring them home, put them like this. Don't put ice or anything on them. Get a damp rag and put a damp rag over top, right? Because you want them to breathe. Some people sell them to you in a plastic bag. Yeah. Well, they're alive and they need to breathe. Oh, so that's not good? That's not a good idea, no. Okay. So you're going to suffocate them. So to get them out of the plastic bag, put them in this, put a little bit of ice on top of the rag, keep the rag damp, give them a rinse every day, you're fine, right? Okay. Yeah, but it is kind of like, let's go ahead and do it. So these are all approved by Randy? I think we're good, yeah. You know, and if, you know, we see one along the way, whatever, we'll take her out, right? Take them out. Okay. It's all good. Now preparing them. Ready for this? Yeah. This fits with Meatless Monday. Yeah, totally. Totally. So once again, we're going to go heavy on the olive oil. Right? We're going to do a little bit of shallots, favorite thing, some garlic. And I just thought, you know, it's kind of a good idea to get the veggies in there because, you know... Whenever you can. You know, and like bacon. Bacon's good, right? Who doesn't really like bacon? Bacon's really good. But, you know, this is a Meatless Monday, and so that makes you do other options. It makes you push forward and kind of go, you know, what can we possibly do with this? Yes. So, getting down... we've got some leeks, some parsnips, some celery, some carrots, some turnip, and some char. Oh, good. Isn't that kind of rock and roll? That's a good start, right? This is your 10 servings of veggies, especially if you eat it all. And what you want to do, what's very important, is kind of make them look like they're all from the same family. Yeah. Right? The dice is really small. It's really close. That's kind of what we're going after because the mussels cook really quickly. They only cook in like 2-3 minutes. Okay. Yeah, get them in there, right? The white turnip, I mean, we could put that celeriac in there. Yeah, you could. You could. But no, we went with the white turnip instead because that's kind of like... Yeah, because who wants to cut up the whole brain? The celeriac? Yeah, no, get in there. Leave that behind. Easy. Put this in now? Tuck it in, let's go. Okay. Now, what we're doing, this almost looks like a soup or a stew or something kind of cool, and it's got some color in there. Just need to add one more thing, some thyme. right?
And did you mean to add that or no? Not yet.
Oh no, it's going in, yeah.
Okay.
It's totally
that butter is being used.
It's going in. And then we need some flavor. So white wine's a good start, but I feel like the craft brewery thing is kind of kicking off and it's going big, so I want like a big IPA. Okay. And the Belgians aren't wrong. I mean, they got the mussels, they've got the beer, it kind of goes along that line.
They know what's up. They do chocolate as well.
Oh. Celebration, you know, that'll get everyone talking.
Yeah.
So we got a big IPA. We're gonna throw that in there, and then the steam from that is actually gonna cook the mussels. So mussels go in.
Nice.
And don't be afraid. You know, I feel like this is kind of like if you're having a couple over, you could do like a charcuterie and some cheese or something.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then you do this as the main course, you kind of put it out. But what I want to do is these are cooking.
Yes.
Because we kind of talked about like the partnership of everything looking the same. Mm-hmm. We don't do enough nice skill lessons here, Tracy.
Oh, are you going to teach? Do I have to cut stuff?
Yeah, you're going to cut. It's a simple carrot. I mean, there were 7 vegetables. I did all the work. We're just going to have some fun with this, right?
Let's do it.
So look, let's do this. Let's take the ends off.
I'm going to try not to cut my nails off.
Now, thumb behind the fingers.
Okay.
And you're just going to take one small edge off so it sits on a flat. Watch those fingernails.
Don't laugh at me.
Oh, she's got it. She's got it. Okay, because that was the hard part. Now, you roll it down.
It's flat.
Now, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, it's sitting flat. It's really easy to do the next cut, right?
Well, why do we have to cut it lengthwise? That's just so much harder than it needs to be.
That's totally the way it has to happen. Because then, what you do, right, is you fold these 2 over, and you get a uniform cut.
Okay.
You feeling it?
No.
You're doing great. No, wait. See what I said about the flat edges? So you put it down flat, you put it down flat, right?
There we go.
Then you're there.
Okay.
We're good. She's got it.
Everything has to be even.
Everything has to be even. But listen, like,
my nails are in the way.
If you have one son that's like 4'2" and the other one's 6 foot, you're not kicking them out of the family.
No.
But that you want them to look like they're in the same family, right? They're kind of the same size. But it can be a little rustic. Now, you ready?
I'm ready.
Thumb behind the fingies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then let her go right across. Just walk it across, right?
I want to do it like you're doing it.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Okay.
That's impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. That's impressive. That's your Monday lesson for you right there. Okay, look. You know what? It looks like a family of carrots.
It's a family of carrots. Look at
like a messed up family, but it's still a family. Okay, so there we go.
No, but they love each other.
They love each other. It's all fine. So look at 3 minutes later. Wow. You bring this to the table, you got the steam going on, you got the veggies going on, you dig into the bottom.
So now they're supposed to be open.
They're supposed to be open, right?
Okay.
And then it does get a little messy going to the plate, but you can stack it up. But here's the secret, okay? So you dish out a little bit, right? Yeah. And you get some broth in the bottom there, because that's really where the fun is, and you get those vegetables in there like that.
Lovely.
And now here's the secret.
This is the bread, of course, the bread.
Because you need to dunk it and really just want to take that butter, like thick like that.
He didn't even use a knife. I love it.
Like just get it on there and crank it on the side. But the secret is you leave a little bit of mussels in the bottom, so the person that comes back to get seconds has to do the dishes.